Welcome back to my channel's loves. I'm Rashana and today I'm here to show you guys how I dyed my 613 hair into this ash blonde hair, and I absolutely love it. The hair is from Eullair hair. Shout out to them for sponsoring this video. Everything about them will be in the description box down below. So if you're interested in how I got this 613 hair to become an ash blonde, just keep on watching. So guys, this was the dye that I used. All the information is there on the screen for you guys. I ended up using all 3 bottles that I purchased, but I definitely considered getting a 4th one just in case you guys want to just be extra careful, because I kind of ran out towards the end. So this is the developer, and then this is the cream, and basically I'm just going to have to put the cream inside the developer. And then it also came with a conditioner, which is super helpful for when I was washing out the hair, so I definitely like that. So guys, now you guys are just watching me put the cream into the developer, and then I'm going to shake it all up. Now this was really fun actually. I don't know, I like mixing things, I guess I'm weird. But I'm literally trying to get out all the cream developer that is inside. I don't want to leave an ounce, and I literally want to get all of it, okay? All of it. So once you feel like you got all the cream developer inside of the liquid, then you just gotta close it and shake it up. And they say to shake it very well because you want it to, process the hair correctly. So I'm definitely shaking it up, shaking it up, shaking it up, shaking it up. And now it's time to start dyeing the hair. So I like to start off on the frontal just because technically this is the most important part. This is what everyone's gonna see. This is the most part of what everyone's going to see at least. And the front of you is what matters. So I make sure that I take my absolute time on the frontal rather than the bundles. So as you guys can see, I'm putting a lot in it. I'm taking my time. I'm parting. I'm trying to make it as perfect as possible, because if all else fails, at least the frontal looks good. So guys, this can get very messy, so as you guys see, I have on my gloves, rightfully so, and I just made sure that I had either a plastic bag or some tissue on the floor just in case for any excess dye that fell on the floor. And I'm really taking my hands and just working the dye in, because I feel like that's the best way to get all the hair to be dyed. I don't want to see any 613 anywhere. So basically I'm just making sure that it's perfect, because like I said, I like middle parts and I like the frontal to be perfect. So this part was necessary and crucial for me to take my time with. So as you guys just saw, I flipped the hair over, because you always have to flip over your hair when you're dyeing it, because the bottom part or the other part basically will not have any dye. So you just gotta make sure, especially let me tell you, this is such an important step, because you don't want the outside of your hair being dyed and then the inside is the original color, okay? So no. So now I'm moving on to the next piece. I'm just going to repeat the same steps that I did previously, which is taking the dye, applying it to the hair, and then, I want to just distribute it all around the hair, and then I'm going to take my hands and take the brush and basically just get it all good. Now, if you're more into a side part, then this is the part where you really want to take your time. Just any part of the frontal where you're going to wear the most, like a middle part or the side or all back, just make sure that you literally dye it as perfectly as you can, because that's going to matter and it's going to show if you're missing spots. And you don't want to miss any spots when you're dyeing hair. So I finished half of the frontal, and this is what it looks like right now. As you guys can see, the color got way darker. Before it was like kind of hard to see the dye. Now you kind of see it working in, and I'm just combing through the dyed hair because you want to make sure that there's no tangles or anything like that. So now I finished the whole frontal, and now moving on to the bundles. So because this is at the back of your hair and the way I plan on wearing my hair, no one's really going to see it. So this part you can be a little more messy, I guess you could say. So I'm taking more hair, as you guys can see. Like, I took such a bigger portion of the hair, and I'm kind of just going at it. I'm not really being as careful because, like I said, it's going to be covered by the frontal and it's going to be at the back of my head. So it does not matter as much, but definitely still make sure you get the job done. So when you see me flip over the hair, once again, has no dye. Same process, guys. Make sure you guys flip over the hair whenever you're dyeing the hair. It is crucial, or else you will not have a perfectly dyed hair. So now just to tell you guys a little more about the hair. This hair is from Eullair hair. I got 3 bundles of 22 inches and a 20-inch frontal. Ooh, I love the sound of that, a 20-inch frontal. But anyways, guys, basically I constructed the wig, and this is what you guys see. Basically the constructed unit of the bundle and the frontal that I turned into a wig. Now it's optional if you want to make it into a wig or not, but I definitely wanted to keep this hairstyle for a while because I know I was going to enjoy the blonde. So I decided to make it into a wig for this video. So now this is what the hair looks like when it's completely finished being dyed. And guys, it looks so dark. I was so nervous when I saw how dark it is. But it turns out that when I washed it out, it got way lighter. So don't be fooled, guys. Trust the process. So now going in with my Brazilian keratin, I think that's how you say it, therapy. All I know is that it makes your hair straight when you straighten it, and it's a heat protectant. So it's perfect, and it smells good. So I'm putting this all over the hair, and as you guys can see, this is what the hair looks like when it's dried. I know it has, like, it looks way more ashier than what it ended up looking like. And it still was looking a little gray to me, so I was still scared right now. But trust me, it turned out so good. So basically, I'm just combing the hair, and you guys are going to see me run the flat iron through it. And basically, I'm just going to show you guys a little bit about how I flat iron the hair. Nothing serious. I did have to blow out the hair with a blow dryer because it was just taking forever to dry. And I like to do everything all in one day. So one thing I really noticed about this wig is that it hit the heat so well. Like, this hair was so easy to flat iron. I didn't even have to go through it more than twice. And it was just easy, and it was kind of fun, actually. And I don't like flat ironing the hair, so to know that it was fun was really interesting. Just because I got to see more of what the color was going to look like the more straighter it got, so I was excited during the process. And basically, it was a success. As you guys can see, right now, you may see some patches where you see some of the 613. But it just came off looking like highlights when I was finished flat ironing the whole hair. You could not even tell. So, like I said, you don't have to be perfect at the bundle part of the hair. Just make sure you're perfect in the frontal. So now, guys, this is the front of the hair, and this is another part where you want to take your time. If you didn't flat iron the rest of the hair properly, make sure you flat iron the frontal as flat as you possibly can. I'm telling you, it's going to pay off because your frontal is going to be popping, okay? Guys, this is what the hair looks like when it was 100% flat ironed, and oh my god, I am just so in love. I couldn't wait to put this on. In the next scene, you guys are going to see me talk a little more about the hair, and you guys are going to see how the hair ended up looking on me. And honestly, look how beautiful and smooth and just soft this hair looks. Like, I can't even believe that it took the dye so well, and even though this wasn't the exact color on the box, it was everything I wanted and more. So I'm definitely so excited to show you guys how it looked in the next clip. So guys, this is how the hair came out, as you guys can see. So when I was washing the hair, it looked super gray, and I was so worried, you guys. I was so worried. Literally, I was like, oh my god, why is it gray? Why is it gray? I was like, let me hurry up and wash this out because I was really scared. But guys, you just have to trust the process. Really, it's not gray at all. It's definitely blonde, and I am absolutely in love with the color. So once again, everything about Eullair here will be in the description box down below. Make sure you guys go check them out. Direct link to this bundle and frontal set that I got, which is the 3 bundles of 22 inches and the 20-inch frontal, will all be in the description box down below. So make sure you guys go check them out along with any promotions that they're having currently. And I love if you watch till the end. I will see you guys in my next video.